You see all these guys and they're like, oh yeah, I made $1 million this year. Yeah, but you were in your office 24/7, grinding your face off, deteriorating your health, deteriorating your mental game, no relationships, no balance. I'll make 700,000 and be out in the sun, jacked, having a good time, shredded, feeling good, eating healthy. It's what you want in life. And it's kind of finding that balance. And I'm not saying that you can't do it with a lot of money or not. What I'm conveying is the more responsibilities that you take on, the harder it becomes for you to develop the balanced lifestyle. And if you don't do it at the basic level, what makes you think that you're going to do it later? Like if you can't control your eating habits now, how are you going to control your eating habits when you're worth millions and millions of dollars and you can get whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want? You're going to end up looking like the guy from the Bank of International Settlements that's trying to push that CBDC that looks like a fat fuck.
Yeah.
Right? So, no offense, but that's the truth. So in my opinion, people just got to wake the fuck up, brother. It's a new season. Where energy flows, attention goes. And where attention goes, energy flows. Right? So where's your attention? That attention will willingly or unwillingly deploy energy, life force. So are you going to be expending your life force focusing on somebody else's life, dreams, ambitions, problems? I don't give a fuck about what anybody else is doing. How hard is it to understand? I don't watch people's stories on Instagram. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care about anybody's fucking pancake at the souffle shop and whatever, dude. I don't give a damn. I'm living my own reality. And people are out here worrying about what I do. Don't worry about what I do. Watch the podcast and go fucking level up. Go touch some grass. Go do a handstand. Go eat some organic oranges. Go drink some chlorophyll and some sparkling water or some spring water and go read a book. Stop being a depressed piece of shit. It's a choice. And if you don't think it's a choice, so be it. It's not a choice. And that's how you'll live your life, like an accident. But the people that want to make it out and they want to win at life, gotta grab life by the fucking balls, bro. Own that shit. Jack of all trades is this idea of I'm not focused on one vertical. So yeah, I divide life into 4 categories. Okay. They're quite well known, but it's broken down in a good format. Health, wealth, love, and happiness. So you have, well, it transcends Thai.
I know, it just is fronted from the ads and stuff.
So when you break down health, you have to break it down into physical, mental, spiritual, right? So you have those 3 health facets. Within that, you also have wealth, right? So what is wealth by definition? People think that wealth is money, but what money is not wealth. Wealth is abundance. So what does it mean to live an abundant lifestyle, right? So I have my health in check as the foundational plate for all of what I'm going to build on my life. So unless I have health, I don't have anything else. You can have a loving girl or a great relationship, a ton of money, but if you don't have health, you have nothing, right? Look at Steve Jobs, dead in his 50s, right? He built $1 trillion company, but didn't have his health. Okay, and? So health, wealth, love, which is relational, personal, and mental, how you talk to yourself, how you talk to others, and then relationships that you hold. And then happiness. And I think happiness isn't this idea of being happy all the time, but it could be translated to purposeful living. And that's a living where you wake up in the morning and you're glad to be alive. And I often say the wealthiest man is the one that wakes up with the least pressure on his chest. The one that wakes up in the morning is like, it's a good day. What else do you want? Doesn't matter where that is, if you can actually say that with true, genuine, like, honesty, with all the areas of your life checked, not being unhealthy in your bed, sick, and be like, it's a good day. No, it ain't a good day, right? It ain't a good day. Pragmatically speaking. And I think that is a great definition for what it means to live successful living as a jack of all trades. What that looks like is different for every person. For one person, it may be CrossFit. For another person, it may be calisthenics. For another person, it may be the carnivore diet. For this person, maybe vegan. That's the beauty of the world, is that, like I said before, there's many ways to the top of the mountain. And once you arrive to that mountain, you realize that there's other mountains to climb, right? And you're like, oh shit, I'm still at the base. The big one for health is understanding that movement is freedom. So we turn turned over the cameras and I asked you guys to do certain stretches, how to move and stuff like that, it would give me an understanding as to how much time you actually take care of your body, right? Because pumping iron and doing like flat movements and movements that are rigid doesn't mean you're healthy. Having big arms doesn't mean you're healthy, right? What does your gut health tell you? What does your blood work tell you? What is your oxygenation level? What are the things that you're contaminating in your body? What's your diet? What are you listening to? What water do you drink? These are all factors of health.
Yep.
And so right now I'm focused on health. What do I mean by health? Getting to a place where I'm at balance. So what do I mean by balance? Making sure that when I wake up, inside my daily lifestyle, not as a forceful thing like, oh, I got to go to the gym, that I stretch, that I sunbathe, that I eat organic, clean, whole foods, no processed garbage, as little as possible, spring water, and then spending a lot of time in oxygenated open areas. That is health, like very simple. So I don't want to be checking my phone at 11:30 at night looking at what's happening in Yemen and the kids that are getting bombed there. As unfortunate as it is, me going to bed with that information as negative energy translates to how I'm going to sleep. How I sleep then translates into my REM cycles and translates as to how I'm going to wake up physically the next morning. So it's all compounding. So now after 10, I don't touch my phone, whether it's positive, negative, because I can control what the algorithm's going to feed me, right? So what do I need to do? I need to be the one that controls what I feed my physical health right before I go to sleep. So it's everything, bro. It's intuitive of every fucking thing that you do. Because when you see the way broadly, you will see it in all things. It translates to everything that you do. The reason you tan isn't to just be tan.
No.
You tan because it makes you more fucking money. Let me explain it to you.
Well, you don't have to tell me, brother.
You get tan, you get vitamin D, you become healthy, your sleep cycles are in check, which therefore you sleep better. You're gonna look healthier, you're gonna look better, you're gonna look more plump. You don't think all those things are gonna lead you to make more money? You tanning for 15 minutes is a business play. It's a money play. But you do not perceive it with those eyes. Therefore you see it as a chore. And that's where you lose, that's where I win, that's why I do it with passion. Because I understand that everything that I do is a culmination of the outcome of my life. Everything that I eat, every push-up that I do equals outcomes in life, all of it. So it goes beyond like the things, it's just a way of being, dude.